Hello and welcome to House of Mal Plays Marvel Legendary. Hopefully everybody can hear us and see everything that's going on. A slight change to our setup, of course, because we're never happy with anything. But that said, welcome. We are going to be doing a different type of game. We're going to be streaming a Legendary Marvel campaign set up by Bageltop Games. Bear with me here. I've got to pull up the campaign itself, so I will read about it and give you guys a little bit of a heads up, and then we'll go from there. But as I said, this is by Bageltop Games, as well as let me make sure I get everything said properly. Who else is this? Sorry, we are still getting this set up. So yes, so Bageltop Games, one more game, and paper, pencil, and dice. I'll go ahead and post. Actually, Nightbot will go ahead and post a link in the chat to where you can find this stuff. It's been, yes, if you type in #campaign, it'll actually show up there. But anyway, so we're going to do that. I'm going to start our first chapter. Oh, what? Oh, yay! We got a thing. Awesome. Thank you, Bageltop, for hosting our stream. Start with the legal things. You know, there's no owning of any rights in the franchise here. Purely fan works. The first one, the first chapter is called Chapter 1, A New Menace. So all over the news, warnings crying out, renegade mutants are real, dangerous, and all too powerful. And the only chance for survival of the human race is to ally with friendly mutants against the dangerous ones. You are S.H.I.E.L.D. Special Agent Harrison, and your mission is to discover and assess clear and present dangers to humankind and neutralize them, recruiting mutant and superpowered allies along the way. So we're going to do that. Tonight we are not going to be hosted by Ollie and myself. It is going to be myself and my husband Jasper. Say hello, Jasper.
This is I, the Jasper.
It is you, Jasper. Yes. So anyway, I guess we'll get started. As a surprise presidential internal audit has been ordered and most S.H.I.E.L.D. activities have been put on hold, you will only receive minimal support from the top brass. However, S.H.I.E.L.D. Director Nick Fury has informed us that he will be joining our team. Typically, he does avoid hands-on approaches, but you suspect that he would prefer being out in the field over the massive amount of paperwork demanded by this audit. So we're going to start off by adding Nick Fury to our team. So, Jasper, if you want to go ahead and get him pulled out of our massive box of heroes.
Our massive box of 3.
Of 3?
Yes, we have 3 boxes full of
3 boxes of heroes, yes. We have 3 boxes of heroes, 1 box of setup and schemes and such.
Have a Nick Fury.
Thank you. So here's Nick Fury, just so you can see. He's looking mighty fly here with his one eye. So here we go. So we're going to put him as part of our initial roster. Agent Fury informs us that he has already hired, albeit reluctantly, a mercenary whose incredible ability to quickly regenerate his injuries is only surpassed by his inability to stop cracking terrible jokes. Add Deadpool to our team. So we shall be doing that now.
This is the original unaffiliated Deadpool, yes?
Yes, the no affiliated. Alright, so Jasper's getting him out, so. Alright, so here's a lovely Mr. Deadpool. I don't know if he's that lovely. I don't know if you guys have seen the movies, but he's not terribly nice. Kind of a potty mouth, but that's okay. So, during our recruitment search, we've encountered 2 very powerful, yet seemingly friendly mutants who are both willing to aid us. However, they absolutely refuse to work together in any capacity. Perhaps we could persuade them to work together after they get to know one another, or after we get to know them. So we have a choice now, Jasper. We have to add either Cyclops or Emma Frost to our team. Who do you think?
I mean, the last couple of times that we've done this, we've done Cyclops.
Yeah. And Zazurio, it did and didn't go. It did go more smoothly tonight than last time. And yes, Bagel, choose wisely. So, I mean, Cyclops is. I mean, he's a bit of a goody two shoes, but he is pretty powerful. Emma Frost, I feel like he's probably going to be more covert-like and probably working more behind the scenes. So I guess we should probably figure out: are we wanting to go more like burst in through the front door, assault style, or if we're going to sneak in through the back and like take everybody out by subtlety? I would say you are not particularly the most subtle person, but I don't want to insult you. So I think I would just based on the play style, I feel like Cyclops is going to be the stronger of the two.
Stronger, yes, but I'm looking at Emma here.
Okay, yeah. What's Emma got going on for?
Well, we'll actually set out her cards in the city over here.
Okay. So
That's her
ultimate.
That's her ultimate.
Why don't you actually show it on the close-up camera, because I don't
that's
know
a
if
good
anybody can read that.
First off, her ultimate. Whenever you defeat a villain or mastermind this turn, you get +3 recruit. She's cost 7 and she's a 5 scratch.
Okay.
We have her rare, which is 3 scratch, 5 cost. Each player may reveal another X-Men hero. Each player who does draws a card.
Okay. Well, we will hold. Well, we may get other X-Men, but right now it's just her. Now, I do wonder on this one. It does say whenever you defeat a villain or mastermind this turn, you get +2 or +3 recruit. I assume that would stack. So every time you're defeating something, you're getting 3. So that is pretty nice.
Yes. Her, technically uncommon by Upper Deck standards, but it's one of her 2 commons. Is a 4-drop covert, 2 scratch.
See, I was right. She's covert.
For the coverts, if you've played another covert this turn, you may play the top card of the villain deck. If you do, you get +2 scratch.
Okay.
And then her common is a 3-cost, ranged, 1 recruit, draw a card.
Drawing a card is nice. That's pretty useful.
Based on that, and with Cyclops' proclivity for having to discard his cards and all of that to play them in the first place, I would actually say Emma Frost would probably be stronger.
What are you talking about? We haven't even looked at Cyclops yet, Jasper.
I suppose that's true.
I think you're using some meta knowledge, and we could probably share that with people so that they know what you're talking about.
I suppose.
But while you're getting Cyclops out, let me just go in here and talk about Deadpool. Here is his, pardon me while I mess with the stream and put my keyboard away because I don't really need to have that right now. So Deadpool's common card is 2 recruits. A villain of your choice captures a bystander, because of course he does. His uncommon here is 2 attack. You get +1 attack for each other hero you've played with an odd number. Wait, why am I pulling? Oh yeah, Deadpool. I don't know why I was thinking of Cyclops and I just lost my damn mind. For each other odd number card you've played this turn. Could be pretty useful. And he is all odd because, he has another common, which is 2 attack. If this is the first hero you've played this turn, you may discard the rest of your hand and draw 4 cards. I'm not a huge fan of that. Because I like to have a bunch of cards, but I suppose if you have a wound or you're trying to get some, like if you've got a mix of recruit and attack and you just want to have more attack, it could be useful. And then his strongest card is a 7. 6 attack. You may gain a wound to your hand, then each player passes a card from their hand to the player on their left. It's very Deadpool, but we do tend to try to like focus on our own decks. So passing cards back and forth, and also gaining a wound, is a little rough for me. Do we have Cyclops yet? Did you find him in the...
Yes, I have found Cyclops.
All right, so go ahead and show off those.
All right.
Bagel says you don't want to go for the discard mechanic. You could try and keep Deadpool and keep heroes with a lot of other... Yes. Let's see, because Fury has a 3, a 4, a 6, and an 8, so he does not pair well. But it looks like Emma
would pair
does.
fairly well.
Emma has a 7, a 5, a 3, and a 4.
Cyclops does not, actually.
Cyclops
has a 2, a 3, a 6, and an 8.
Okay, so if we are going to play with Deadpool, which it seems like we are...
We don't have a choice with Deadpool.
Right. Nor do we with Nick Fury. At least not so far as I can tell so far. Maybe things will change in the future. Yes. That is the beauty of this game. Our choices matter. So we may choose to play with somebody this game, and then if we win, maybe we get more choices, or if we lose, maybe we lose choices. So the odds, Ollie says keep the odds, be the oddball. That's definitely... Yeah, so I say Emma. Emma looks like she's going to play well with Deadpool. So, and since we're going to be playing with Deadpool, we might as well let the freakiness come into the forefront.
Yes, let's let our freak flags fly.
So, we've made the decision now. So we've added her to our team. Now, she does tell us that a few more superpowered allies may be around to assist us this mission. So, since we picked Emma Frost, she does suggest that we find somebody from the, I think he's got a bit of a southern Louisiana kick. We've got Gambit that we're going to be able to add to our team. So let's go ahead and add him. And actually, we may add. So I don't know if we want to add because...
well, let's find out. Alright. So his common is draw 2 cards.
Jasper Bagels Up says that's like 25 chapters from now. Chair. Chair? I don't know what chair is.
Oh, maybe my chair?
I don't know. But anyway.
Draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck for 2 cost. So,
okay.
We have the odd cost, 3 cost, 2 recruit. Reveal the top card of your deck, discard it or put it back. And for another instinct, do the same thing to each other player's deck.
Okay.
We have the 4 cost, 2 scratch, ranged. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an X-Men hero, draw it. That would play well with Emma.
That would.
And then we have his quote-unquote ultimate.
Oh, chair. That's what Gambit says. Yeah, that's... right, Sherry. Cherry.
Share.
Share. Little share.
4 scratch, 7 cost. Reveal the top card of your deck. You gain plus scratch equal to that card's cost.
Okay. I
So,
like his ultimate. So yeah, I think he seems like he'd be fun to play with. He's gonna work with the Emma pretty well.
He can also work with Deadpool.
Yeah, and how many odd costs was he?
His ultimate and his second common.
Okay, so that would also pair well with Deadpool. Because I think what we should probably do is somebody goes for Deadpool.
The colors also work well together.
They do. I think someone should go for Deadpool, and Emma and Gambit should go together, at least for the non-odd costs. And then they can also splash into Nick Fury's cards for Emma, except for his 3 drop common. So I think we should do odds and evens.
Yeah. And then
so we've added Gambit to our team, and now we must choose to continue to add Storm, Rogue, and or Spider-Man until we get to a total of 6 different heroes. Well, I think... I mean, if we've got Gambit, we have to put in Rogue. They're like a power couple. Spider-Man is all 2s. And so that seems like, to me, he's probably not going to be super, super useful because he also cares about having 2 costs in your deck. So I say we add Storm and Rogue, and we let Spider-Man go back to school and get to, focus on his education because, the streets are dangerous out here. And we have to be mindful of that. We are adults, and we have to watch. Won't someone, think about the children? And that someone needs to be us. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well...
Apparently the HQ under the bridge is a bit bright. For future reference.
Yes, it does look a little bright, so...
That could just be the angle of the card on top of the deck.
No, it's just bright.
I heard that. Well, that's great. Okay,
we'll put the heroes we don't care about in the bridge. How about that?
So, for those of you who do not play this game religiously as the rest of us do, we have Rogue here. Per first common, costs 3, is a 2 recruit. For another covert card, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. If you do, you get +1 recruit. Fairly useful. Mm-hmm. We have the second common, is 1 scratch, it costs 4. For another Brawn card, you get +3 scratch.
Bageltop did say Spidey's a little bit of a risk, and I agree.
Yeah, I do kind of agree with. Yes. I agree. Without the only one that works with him would be Core Wolverine, but yeah. We have her rare, which is 5 costs. Play this card as a copy of another hero you played this turn. This card is both covert and the color you copy. And then her ultimate is somewhat not as nice to your friends, but each player discards the top card of their deck. Play a copy of each of those cards. And it's 4 scratch by itself, so...
That's pretty good, though, because getting to play a copy of it... I mean, yeah, you're discarding it off of the top of the other...
Yeah, I mean...
But you're also doing it off of the top of your deck, which is pretty useful, too, because they're going to work well together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets more powerful the more people you have playing, but...
And then...
we have Storm...
3 costs, that's useful.
3 costs to recruit. I tend to refer to any card that is a 3 cost to recruit as a shield officer of that hero.
Yeah.
And it is range, draw a card. We have...
Yes, Wolverine getting to do all the combos right out of the deck is very much a plus.
Yes.
And somewhat broken sometimes.
Somewhat. For recruits, you can have a 2 scratch ranged. Any villain you fight on the rooftops this turn gets -2 scratch, which is somewhat useful if you're having trouble controlling your city. We have 6 recruits, 4 scratch. You may move a villain to a new city space, which could be the rooftops.
I think that's what she wants to do.
Yes. Rescue any bystanders captured by that villain. And if you move a villain to a city space that already has a villain, swap them.
And it is cutting off on the bridge as well, so you have to be very careful. Don't mind me, I'm just slightly tweaking the camera, so you're not going insane.
For her ultimate, it costs 7, it is a 5 scratch. Any villain you fight on the bridge this turn gets -2 scratch. For another range, the Mastermind gets -2 this turn. And there's not room in the HQ for a 6th hero right now, so...
It's okay. She'll go on the rooftops where she wants to be.
That works. Alright.
Alright, so we've added a total of 6 heroes to our team, so let's continue on. If both Deadpool and Wolverine are on our team, they're not, so... but if Deadpool and Spider-Man are on our team, also not a thing. So we're going to continue on. S.H.I.E.L.D. transmission is... there's a report incoming. We received 2 separate reports of unusual international superhuman criminal activity. Sounds important. In Eastern Europe, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent codename Hawkeye has infiltrated a massive compound where presumably a powerful mutant has been observed manufacturing massive amounts of weaponized androids. Unfortunately, Hawkeye was captured in the process, because of course he was. Hawkeye, the most useful member of the Avengers, so we're confusing Bagel with Scratch. So we should probably try to reference it as attack. I don't know where Scratch came from.
Because it's scratch marks.
Scratch marks?
And it's faster to say than attack points.
You could just say attack.
But that's where it started when we first picked up the game a year and a half ago.
Yeah, many moons ago. So anyway, Hawkeye's been captured. And then in the American Rust Belt, a mutant who's reportedly who has the ability to manipulate metal, has begun a spree of bank robberies, injuring countless civilians along the way. And Captain America has requested S.H.I.E.L.D. assistance. I mean, Captain America or Hawkeye. I mean, Captain America didn't get captured, and I really only like people that didn't get captured.
Wow.
Sorry, was that a little too on the nose?
You went there.
I did. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Hawkeye, honestly. Like, he's cool and all, but Cap cares about different colors, and we do have quite a few different colors in our deck right now. Yes, Cap wasn't captured. Oh, Bagel, you and some puns too. That's great. But I vote personally that we should rescue, or that we should assist Captain America rather than having to rescue Hawkeye, who can't even take care of himself. I think he should figure himself a way out of his own situation.
He needs some time to think about his mistakes and what he could have done better.
Yeah, he really should have been better at, fighting those androids. So I think we're going to end up fighting Magneto. That's who I think we're going to be fighting. What do you think?
It is the Rust Belt, so
yeah,
it is odd that Cap is, fighting Magneto, but whatever.
All right. Well, so Mission 1B, the Rust Belt. As the majestic Great Lakes come into view, you spot what appears to be about a dozen colossal bank vaults floating down the street like balloons in the Thanksgiving Day parade. This must be the work of the metal-controlling mutant you were told about. Captain America's iconic vibranium shield is floating amongst the vaults too. You and your team are prepared to come to his aid. So our setup, we're going to be fighting against, surprise, surprise, Magneto as our mastermind. And the scheme is Midtown bank robbery. Go figure.
Oh, that was actually close. Aha!
You have found him.
Okay, we have the scheme, we have the mastermind. While I'm over here,
We need villains, the Brotherhood of Mutants.
because, Magneto.
Mm-hmm. And then we also need, as the henchmen, the Savage Land Mutates. Funny enough, when we were first playing this game, and I was printing off dividers and stuff, I actually typed it up and read it as Savage Land Mutants, which I feel like sounds a little bit better, but I forgot that Savage Land Mutates are a thing from the X-Men cartoon, well, comics as well. And I happened to be watching an old episode of the 90s cartoon, and it talked about the mutates. And I was like, wait a minute, not mutants? And I went and looked in our deck and looked at the printout, and I had wrote mutants instead of mutates, so I had to reprint the card. I know, that's very interesting.
I thought it was interesting.
You have to. You're my husband. Legally, there's a requirement there.
I don't know about all that.
No, there is. I'm always right.
All right.
All right.
And the scheme requires 8 twists, 12 total bystanders in the villain deck.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and grab those while I'm sitting here. Special rules: each villain gets +1 scratch for each bystander it has. Twists: any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders, and then play the top card of the villain deck. Evil wins when 8 bystanders are carried away by escaping villains.
This is true. The mutates weren't born that way. They were induced. They did not like Lady Gaga. They were not born like this way. Don't roll your eyes at me. I'm glad the camera's not on your face.
I do emote rather heavily, don't I?
You do. So if Spider-Man is on our team, we have to add him to the hero deck. He is not on our team. If not, we do need to add Masters of Evil as another villain to our deck. Sorry, just thought I would make you get up and move around. It's not like you get enough exercise at work, Jasper.
Yeah, I only run my butt off.
Yeah. Additionally, if Deadpool is on our team, we
Said Masters of Evil, yes.
Masters of Evil, yes. We do need to add Deadpool to our team, or to the hero deck, because he's on our team. So we have to play with Deadpool.
I guess it's a good thing with all those odd cost cards.
I know, right? And then while you're doing that, we're going to have to add 4 of our 5 remaining heroes to our deck. So I'm actually going to say let's not add Nick Fury. He doesn't work. He's not an X-Man.
He focuses a lot on S.H.I.E.L.D, and we don't have a lot of shields.
He does. I mean, we'll have some S.H.I.E.L.D to start out with, but yeah, I don't intend to be recruiting a lot of Marias. So yeah, that's my choice. He's also only got the 1 odd cost.
Ollie asked, what was the other hero we mistyped? It was Kitty Pryde, and we put an L instead of an I.
Yeah. And
she was Kitty Pearlda for a while.
Yeah. I still lovingly refer to her as Kitty Pearlda because that's like... It's just
like a gear shift.
Yeah. So, what?
Never mind.
Okay. You'll have to... Jasper has Jasper thoughts, and sometimes they're a little hard to follow.
What I have is severe ADHD, thank you very much.
And yet you want to play this game. Alright, so...
Yes, you want to torture yourself by having me play this game.
I want to torture many people. And, the more people that are on the stream... Oh, yes, the Viewer's Choice Poll. Yeah, there is a Bagel Top has reached or surpassed 200 subscribers on his YouTube channel. Ollie, if you could do me a favor, since you've got a keyboard with you, can you link to his channel as well as, well, that's his Twitch stream. I was saying his YouTube channel. And also his 200 subscriber event. He's doing a poll right now, chosen by us to see what his 200th game is going to be.
I am not cute, I am handsome. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, absolutely, Bagel. I am very much looking forward to... we do want to see what's going on. I am really hoping for Galactus to show up this.
Yeah,
this
Galactus and Nuclear Armageddon would be nice.
Oh yeah. Not that we had any collusion, but Jasper and I did talk about it when we voted for it.
Yeah.
And we might have voted for those two.
Bagel, we're sorry, but we're kind of longing for that country life. We don't want there to be a city anymore.
There doesn't need to be a city. Yeah, too much urban violence and smog and stuff.
Yeah, it's just bad for everybody.
Yeah, so let's destroy the city. Oh, there is a mastermind, but yeah, Bagel won't tell us who's winning. He just keeps dropping like subtle...
Well, that would skew the results.
Well, yeah, obviously, but he keeps leaving like subtle hints.
That's weird.
Yeah, let me see. Actually, I can probably get it because I've got his I've got him favorited in my YouTube. Tabletop games. Bear with me as I paste this into the thing. As I very slowly paste this into the thing.
Well, you only have 3 monitors with a mouse ball mouse. It takes a minute.
And yeah, and here is the Discord announcement thing as well. Copy link. There you go. Posted and posted. All right, so
our choices, we went to help Cap in the Rust Belt.
yes, Jasper's going to go ahead and write down, because like I said, the choices do matter in this game. So we're going to write down, well, actually it hasn't told us to write anything down yet, so I wouldn't write anything down.
I guess you have a point.
I do have a point. I have lots of points and they're normally pretty correct. All right, so go ahead and let's bring Mr.
Just wanted to show
Magneto.
off the Marvel Journal that we use for this.
Well, you could, except it wasn't on stream, so here, let me show it. Ah, no, that is the wrong thing.
What did you do?
There. I hit the wrong hotkey. There you go. Better?
It would be, except it's flickering for some reason.
Well, that's because it didn't want you to show it on stream.
I guess.
Alright, so Jasper, go ahead and start putting our things into the game. I'm going to put our heroes over here. Actually, I'm going to put the heroes over by you because you have the close-up camera.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your heroes, and you got the villain deck shuffled up.
Mm-hmm. If you want to give it a few more shuffles, we know how my shuffling skills usually are.
Sure, I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright.
Alright. Probably one or two more and we should be good.
Alright. I put your starting hand over there by you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Or starting deck, I should say.
Alright. So, Magneto. Here he comes to ruin our day. So, there he is. Yeah, Chapter 4, I mean, we have already played through the entire campaign as it is shown so far. And, yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. Oh. Should we play with Epic Magneto?
We should not, because that's a custom card, and this was made with the core cards and stuff in mind.
Are you sure? Because he dominates heroes and then KOs them, and then all Brotherhood runners in the city have +1.
That's awful.
That's totally easy to do, right?
That's
Alright.
awful.
We'll put him away over there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up,
I'll keep him
and
handy there, and
you can go ahead and reveal what 5 heroes we have. Oh, well, it's too late, Bagel. I already gave him the card, so.
alright, we have Rogue. Right. We have Rogue.
Alright, so she has the, to play this card as a copy of another hero you've played this turn. That card is both a covert as well as the hero that we copy, so that's useful.
We have another version of Rogue.
Okay, that's her one that gets rid of cards. So.
Yeah. We have Storm's Rare.
I got the most common starting hand of the game, which is a 1 and 1.
We have Gambit's Range card. And we have Deadpool's Ultimate.
Nice.
Should set that over there.
Alright.
Alright.
So we've done all that. Bear with me here. I've got to do one more thing on my stream deck that I forgot.
That was so close.
What'd you get? 5 and 1?
5 and 1.
Let's go ahead and see who's going to come in to the city first. If my hotkeys work, but they don't appear to be working right now, so I'm having trouble showing your hand. There we go. There's your hand. So Jasper, why don't you go ahead and see who's going to come into the city?
Yes. Alright. We're going to have Baron Zemo.
Oh, I just watched him.
Yeah, he costs 6 scratch. His fight effect, for each of your Avenger heroes, rescue a bystander.
Well, if
We have
only had
no
Avengers.
Avenger heroes. Even Nick Fury is not an Avenger hero.
Nope.
He's going to come into the sewers there.
I think you should probably start us off while I continue to fight with this. There we go. I'm dumb. It was right in front of me.
Alright.
So you've got 5 recruit and
I
1
do.
attack. So you can get you get Gambit. Or you could do you get a rogue's copy, which would let you copy. I mean, it's not going to be super useful in the beginning, but
I mean, if I got it in 5 recruit, I could copy one of my recruits and have 6 recruit.
6 recruit, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it kind of comes down to, do I want to go for evens or odds? Since that was kind of how we were planning on doing this.
Yes. Well, if you do that, you're going to go odd. I have 4 recruits, so I'm either going to get the Gambit, which I think I probably wanted to go for.
Or a shield officer.
Well, or I would go for the rogue.
The rogue.
So if you go for the 5 rogue, then I'm going to go with the 4 Gambit, which is the one I want anyway. So
Okay. So yeah, I guess I will go odds.
We are all rogues. Oh my God, Bagel. Oh. That is my favorite movie, and you've just ruined it with that pun. Did you see where we're going? We don't need rogues. Alright. Anyway.
So that was all 5.
And your 1 attack does no good.
Yes, I scream at the sky with my 1 attack. And I'm done with my turn, so I draw back up.
Alright, and you get 3 and 3. Alright, so who do we have coming in to the city? Oh, also, we need to replace the card that you got.
Huh? Yes. So, we have the 5-cost Deadpool coming into the city, into the HQ.
Alright, so I don't want him. I can't afford him. And who do we have coming into the city?
Said it. The 5-cost Deadpool?
Into the city, not the headquarters, Jasper.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
So, for Kylah's turn, we have 5 attack Mystique. If she escapes, she becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. Which,
Okay.
I mean,
Scheme, what
there's
is the
nothing in
scheme?
the bank. The
Yes.
scheme twist is any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders, then play the top card of the villain deck.
Alright, well, I won't be punching either of those for the moment, so I will have her be recruiting. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit this Gambit for 4. His is reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an X-Men hero, draw it. It's not going to help me to start with, but maybe, if I get lucky.
Yes,
it
Ollie,
will.
absolutely. We need to make a counter for that.
Yes, every time we scream at the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that's done. Let's see who comes into the city, or into the headquarters to
To the
replace him.
headquarters, you get a 3-cost to recruit Deadpool. Villain of your choice captures a bystander.
That's
Not
great.
a great thing with this scheme, actually.
Well, I mean, it is good because it will be able to rescue those bystanders, but unfortunately, it's an odd cost.
No, Bagel, that is Starscream, not Skyscream.
Yes. So anyway, going back to Jasper's turn, who do we have coming into the city to attack us?
To the city, we have
Please be a 3-cost villain.
a Savage Land Mutates.
Hey, those are things
When
I've
I
heard of.
fight them, when I draw a new hand of cards at the end of the turn, I get to draw an extra card.
That'll be useful. And you can hit it.
I can!
And you can recruit.
And I can also get my 3 Rogue.
You can.
Or the 3 Deadpool.
I think the 3 rogue is better because
Yeah, because I already have a
you
covert
already
card.
have a covert. So her covert is you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile if you do get +1 recruit.
Yes.
So it's a good way to mill through.
So I'm going to attack my Savage Land Mutate and put it in my victory pile up here. And then I'm going to spend my recruit and get the Rogue. Goes into my discard pile.
You have used all of your attack and recruit.
Yes. Empty hand. And then we get another 4
Hey,
storm.
I can afford her.
Afford her.
Anyway, so this is what I have drawn here. I have again 4 recruit and 2 attack. All right, who do we have coming into the city to attack us?
To attack us, we have a bystander.
A bystander.
This is actually a custom bystander that when you rescue this bystander, after you draw your
I'm
next
totally
new hand,
manipulating the weather.
investigate for an extra card. As opposed to drawing an extra card at the end of your turn.
So Mystique has captured, and this is a publicist. So that's pretty useful because that's going to let us look at the top 2 cards of our deck and add it as an extra card.
Yes,
So
I got to draw 7 cards.
you did get to draw 7 cards. So I still can't hit anything with my 2 attack, so I will scream at the sky. But I am going to buy Storm because I love thunderstorms, as evidenced by last game when I played Thor and Lady Thor. If you guys watched that, it went terrible. Thank you, Bagel, for that wonderful randomizer game. But I will put her away. And who do we have coming in to the HQ, Jasper?
Into the HQ, we have another storm that you can afford.
Well, we don't know if I can afford her or not because I haven't drawn back up.
I suppose that's true.
Okay, so let's see what you've got. So you have got 3 attack.
And 4 recruit.
That's useful.
Yes.
Okay. And what comes in?
Oh.
Is it a Scheme Twister or a Master Strike?
It is a Master Strike.
That's terrible.
So, Magneto's Master Strike. Each player reveals an X-Men hero or discards down to 4 cards.
I did that. I have Storm.
I do not. And as there is not something that I can punch for 3 attack, I'm going to discard my 3 attack down to my 4 recruit.
Alright, so... 4 recruit. Hi, Ollie!
Hi guys.
Hi.
Dinner is in the microwave.
Dinner's in the microwave. Awesome.
Sweet.
And be careful every so often you get close enough to the mic that I can hear your stream.
Sorry. Okay. So anyway, wait, we don't have 4 Master Strikes. What is going on, counters? We only have 1 of those and no Scheme Twist. Good lord. Alright, so you have 4 recruit. What are you going to recruit, Jasper? Please don't take my 4.
Yeah, I guess that kind of leaves the
3 Deadpool.
the 3 Deadpool. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Not that I really want that with this particular scheme, but
Well, it is what it is. We can't all be winners. Alright, so who's coming in on my turn?
on your turn, we are getting Sabretooth. He costs 5 attack. Fight. Each player reveals an X-Men hero or gains a wound.
Oh.
And if he escapes, we do the same thing.
Oh, I have that too. But I don't have 5 attack to be able to do anything. I mean, Baron Zemo is on the rooftops, so I could give him -2, but that still makes him a 4.
Ah, there you are, Rogue. Where were you last turn? Yes, I know. In my deck.
Also, where, what replaced,
Oh, yes. We get a 5-cost Deadpool. I could have one, but
I could technically afford him, but I don't think I want him because he's the one that cares about odds, and I have no odds in my deck. So I will go ahead and use my 4 of my 5 recruits to buy another rogue since I can afford her.
haha, I like that joke.
Yeah, you would. So that's been used. Who replaces her?
The person that replaces her is Gambit's ultimate.
I don't want to mash the... No, I will mash the Master Strike button into the negative, but not into the positive. Oh, that would be useful if I could ever afford him. But anyway, I will scream with rage and not be able to hit anything or recruit anything else and be done with my turn. Alright, so Jasper, what have you got here? Oh, well, actually, first we need to see what comes in the city.
Yes, we do. We have a Juggernaut. Cost 6. Ambush. Each player KOs 2 heroes from their discard pile.
Oh.
Or Escape. Each player KOs 2 heroes from their hand. Isn't that excellent?
Yeah. Yeah, he took a bit. We took a bit of a gamble there. Okay, so we have to discard, or we have to KO 2 cards from our discard pile. That's not terrible because, well, it is kind of terrible for me because all I have in my discard pile are recruits, and I kind of wanted to keep those.
Well, see, here's the thing. I can't punch him this turn, so you don't have to worry about it this round. Can't actually punch anything. I get to scream to the sky.
Well, yes, but we do have to do his ambush effect immediately.
He does.
Each
Oh,
player
ambush.
KOs
Oh.
2 heroes from there.
For some reason, I thought that was a fight effect. I'm losing my mind.
I'm gonna go ahead and KO these 2 bad boys.
I've KO'd a fair amount of recruit, so I am going to KO my 2 of my shield heroes out of my discard pile.
Yeah, unfortunately, I now only have 6 recruit in my deck, so that's a little unfortunate. But Jasper, you've got what there? How much attack do you got?
I have 1 attack.
1 attack, useful. And
I
how much
have
recruit?
5 recruit to start with. However, I can play this one and then play my copy card, and that will give me 7 recruit.
Okay, that could get the Deadpool.
That could get the
And
Deadpool.
and doesn't she get to copy? She can actually.
Well, that's what. Yeah, the copy.
The
2
copy.
recruit and then another 2 recruit.
Right, but
the
look
copy.
at the effect.
Oh, yes. I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. If I do, I get +1 recruit. They give me 8 recruit.
What you could do, well, since you only have the 1 punch, you can KO your Punchy Boy for 1 recruit. So get rid of that from your deck.
Yeah, but at the moment, that still only leaves me with 3 attack. So in my deck.
Yeah, but you're going to get the 6. I mean,
there's not much.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of points since I have the 7 recruit at this point.
I'm just saying to thin out your deck. Because that trooper, I mean, is going to be able to. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So that's my thought. Is get rid of the trooper.
And then increase my recruits by 1, and then decrease it by 7.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, and you...
To replace him, we are getting our first Emma Frost card. There's her 4 cause 2 scratch. For a covert, you may play the top card of the villain deck. If you do, you get +2 scratch. Attack. It is attack, not scratch.
Alright, well, let's see what comes in. So this is what I have. I've got 3 recruits and 4 attack.
We have not yet, I don't think. We were worried about getting, because we rejiggered everything, we were worried about getting it all set back up.
Which I can go in there and do that right now. Well, I will be able to...
in a moment.
In a moment, once I'm done. Once Jasper reveals who comes into the city.
Alright, it's another Juggernaut. That's useful to somebody.
Oh, great. We get to KO 2 more things from our
discard pile. Which I don't have a discard pile.
You don't have a discard pile, but...
You haven't drawn your hand out.
I really did
have
not...
You? Oh, you have. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm used to seeing it directly in front of you, not...
Yeah, so I'm going to need to get recruit. So I have to get rid of these guys. Or these guys. Sorry, I forget how I do my thing. So now I am down to literally just the recruit that's there and the 2 that are left in my deck, I think. So, yeah. 4 scratch. 4 attack, sorry. And 3 recruit. Well, it's kind of pointless for me to... you did KO the 2 things from... Oh, you don't have a discard pile. That didn't affect you, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I'll play him, reveal the top card of my deck. If it is an X-Man, draw it. It is not.
I have quite a few non-grays that have recruit at this point. I'm kind of starting to worry about you over there.
Yeah, no, I'm going to buy a Maria.
Yeah,
So
that's what I would do.
Show me what Maria I get to replace the 4 recruit that I've lost.
You get a regular Maria.
Yay. And 4 attack, I can't hit anything, so I think we're going to have an escape happen very soon. But I screamed at the sky.
Sound cut out for a second? That was
Did the
weird.
sound come out?
It might have been my headphones. I don't know.
So anyway, that was a productive turn. Not. And I draw the 2 attack that I had and shuffle my deck.
Scheme twist. It is not. It is, however, a bystander, so we get a turn reprieve from an escape effect.
Boy, I
which
hope
actually
you
there's
have-
not an escape effect on Baron Zemo.
No, well, I mean, there's natural escape effect of having to KO one of our heroes from the headquarters. It costs 6 or less.
That is unfortunate.
Yes.
And Mr. Juggernauts will capture him.
Let me tell you, Jasper, I've got 4 attack and 2 recruit on my next turn. I'm very excited. Gonna do a lot of things. I'm gonna stare in the distance at having something
Haunted by your past
haunted by
sky
my
screams.
past- Yeah, my sky screaming. But hopefully you can punch. What do you have? What do you have on your?
I have 3 recruits and 4 recruit and 3 attack.
3 attack. That's not enough to hit.
And
me
a
yet.
villain's going to capture a bystander because that is Deadpool's thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's. I really wish you had a better hand.
I wish I had a better hand too.
So you only have 4 recruit and 3. I mean, you could grab the 4 rogue or 4 Emma Frost, I suppose.
Since I do have a fair amount of covert.
Yeah, and it does give you attack. I feel like I'm going to be kind of a trash can over here until I can get built back up on my recruit.
Yeah.
Those mutates are taking their time, and I'm really like, I know they're like in a different place, and they're in the countryside.
Yeah.
But they really need to hurry up to the city so we can punch them, because we only have 2 bystanders. Oh, no, we don't. We've got more than that because of the scheme. So we might get lucky, but I think we're going to be in trouble here.
Alright, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to play my 4 recruits. A villain of my choice captures a radiation scientist.
Let's give that to the first Juggernaut, I think, because
He's the farthest from escaping?
he's the furthest from escaping, and probably going to have things escape on my turn.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and recruit
Recruit.
Miss Emma. And to replace it, we get her blue draw card. And I scream at the sky with my 3 scratch.
Okay.
Yes, the Savage Land is a hell of a community.
Alright. Well, here's my lovely hand of nothingness.
I have 6 scratch.
That's 6 scratch. You mean 6 recruit? Or 6 punch?
attack, yes. And we get a scheme twist.
Oh, awesome.
So,
That's a twist.
on
That's
that,
very twisty.
We get any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders, then play the top card of the villain deck.
Great. Alright, well, let's see what...
so our first Juggernaut is going to capture a banker
That's ironic.
and a comic shopkeeper.
I guess the comic book dude was like dropping off money from his comic book business.
Are you kidding? It's a nerdy banker. He was definitely dropping off a delivery from the store.
Alright, so
And we play the
another
top card of the villain deck,
which is...
which is a whirlwind.
Great. We're gonna have an escape.
He's only 4, but if you fight him on the rooftops or bridge, KO 2 of your heroes. So
Well,
Baron
bye,
Zemo escapes.
Baron Zemo. You go bye-bye, and we get to KO something. And things move forward.
As we
I
have
can punch him, though!
As we have 2 of the Deadpools, I would suggest one of those.
Well, they get bigger with the odd number cost. Though,
Yes, but
Yeah.
There's still another one in the hero deck.
Yeah, that 6-drop 4 attack is pretty good. So
Yeah.
hopefully we don't regret that. Who replaces it?
We get Covert Immerfrost.
Is it 2 recruit? No.
No.
Can't afford it. But on the
But I can afford her.
get out. I'll play this by myself. All right. Well, I can't recruit anything other than a sidekick, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Hopefully, I get one that has. Maybe I get a Throg. That actually kind of
There it is. You do not. I am sorry. You get a Lockheed.
Well,
I mean, you've been kind of hurting for Scratch as well.
I've been hurting for a lot of things, and I don't know what this Scratch you talk of is.
Oh my gosh. Attack.
But I will use the remaining of my 4 attack to punch this whirlwind.
I bet you're glad that I'm only going to be streaming once a week.
Yeah, once a week. Alright, well, I'm done with that.
I'm sure Ollie appreciates that bagel.
Let's see. Look at that. I do have a lot of attack and recruit on my next turn.
Hey,
So.
maybe we'll actually start hitting things.
Alright, Jasper, who do we have coming in?
Ah, another scheme twist.
Awesome. Well, Juggernaut's going to capture 2 more bystanders. He captures the first one, which is what?
Which is a double agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. When you rescue this bystander, play a copy of one of your S.H.I.E.L.D. heroes or Hydra allies.
Well, if only we had Nick Fury on our team.
And then a zombie. When you rescue this bystander, this card becomes a villain with 3 scratch and enters the city. It gains the abilities Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, Fight, KO one of your heroes.
Great. So be careful when we punch Juggernaut because he's going to bring in a zombie. Really weird. I'm getting some
Really weird team up there.
Yeah, I don't know that.
And then play the top card of the villain deck. Ah, it's a Savage Land Mutate.
Finally, about time you rolled in from the Savage Land.
Hey, we already had one, but I guess he was just like the scout or something.
Yeah. It is useful to have a scout come in.
All right.
So what do you have for your
I have 6
attack? How much attack?
attack, and then 6 recruit. Interesting little combo there.
Oh, you haven't seen everything yet, Bangle, but this is something.
Yeah.
It's not one of the fun ones. I was mean. I put some custom bystanders in that were not they didn't play well with each other. But keep in mind, your ultimate Deadpool does some things when you play him. What does he do?
I may gain a wound to my hand. Then each player passes a card from their hand to the player on their left. Given that there are only 2 of us, we just pass one to each other. What do you have in your hand? I would. I guess I can just pass you a recruit for a recruit. An agent for an agent. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, might as well just leave it there then.
So you're gonna play him? Are you gonna gain a wound?
I am not going to gain a wound because
Okay.
we don't have any sort of wound mitigation or removal.
Right. Well, we kind of do, but
I mean, the normal wound healing effect. I was gonna punch Juggernaut for all of those bystanders, but then he got the zombie, and that keeps our city full instead of removing a space.
well, I've got 6. I will be able to punch the Juggernaut on the rooftops, whichever one ends up coming into the rooftops, for 2. And that will still leave me with 4 recruits. So, yeah. And then I would still I would be able to punch the mutates as well.
Yeah, because you'd have 4 left.
Yeah. The only other thing is if we... So you've got... Okay, so you've got 6 and 6. Why don't you punch... Because we both have X-Men in our hands. You could punch the Sabretooth. Or actually punch the Mystique. She's going to let you... That bystander's going to let you investigate for an extra card.
Yeah, okay.
Which does kind of the same thing as the Savage Lands.
Yeah.
You get to pick which thing you
one,
draw as an
yeah.
extra card. Just on a super scroll. Do you want to build a super scroll?
Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and punch Mystique in the face.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. 4, 5. When you draw your next new hand of cards, investigate for an extra card.
Yes.
So, and then you got some recruit I assume you want to use.
Yeah, the question is on who, though. I guess I'll get my Deadpool.
Yeah, I think that would be best. Because it's
Apparently I'm seeing red tonight. Alright, that's going to be my turn.
Alright.
1.
Let's see what we've got for coming into the city for me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go ahead and do my investigate real quick. Oh dear.
Did you get him back?
I got him back, and I got my rogue copy.
Let's show on the screen.
I'm gonna do. These are the 2 cards I can investigate from.
I just realized your thing is inverted.
Huh?
My bad. Don't worry. I'll follow the plan.
Okay, that makes sense. Not
so,
really, but okay.
I would obviously pick the Deadpool to go into your hand, and then
Yeah.
I would probably tuck the. When you investigate, you can put it on the top or bottom of your deck. So I think I would
I'll
put that
go
on
ahead
the
and tuck
bottom.
that. Yeah.
All right.
All right, and then coming into the city on your turn. Huh, nothing.
Nothing.
Juggernaut's getting
Awesome.
2 more bystanders,
Oh, you're kidding me.
That's a twist.
Well, I'm definitely gonna punch him.
And he's getting a Ned Leeds from Earth 1610.
Another custom card.
Yes, when you rescue this bystander, you get help from Earth 1610. You may play 1 card before activating this help ability.
Okay.
For those of you that have never heard of the help from Earth blah blah blah, it means if you have played a card that costs one of the numbers in whichever Earth it is,
In this case,
before
1610.
playing a card with help, you get to draw a card. And then we get a shape-shifted copycat as well.
Seriously, 2 things are gonna come into the city. Well, that's annoying. And then we get to play another card from the villain deck.
We do. And it's another Savage Land Mutate.
Okay. Well, that's actually not a terrible thing.
It's
Well,
kind of terrible.
No, I got a plan here. Maybe. Also, we never replaced what was
Oh,
in
we
the-
never did.
We get a 5-cost Emma.
Each player who reveals a X-Men hero may draw a card.
Oh, I like that one. That's pretty useful. But that said, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is get a get that. I'm gonna get that 3-cost Emma.
Okay. And to replace her, we get the 3-cost Gambits.
That's pretty useful.
The Gambit Shield Officer, as I like to call them.
His thing is reveal the top card of your deck, discard it or put it back. If you have an instinct played beforehand, you may do that the same thing to each other player's deck. So that's kind of cool. So here's the thing. If I fight the Juggernaut, he's going to immediately cause us to have an escape.
Yes.
Because the zombie's going to come in and the shapeshifter's going to come in.
What a frost, very frosty.
But he's super fast. But here's the thing. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it says any villain you fight on the rooftops this turn gets -2 attack. I have 2 of those. So I'm thinking that when the mutates move in, I would be able to fight them for free.
For -1, actually.
Well, they're not microscopic, so no. You wouldn't net attack on it.
Should.
And honestly, Sabretooth's escape is each player reveals an X-Men hero or gains a wound. We have X-Men heroes.
We do.
We would have something like we would have to KO something, but I'm kind of okay KOing that 4-drop Emma because that's going to let me defeat one of the mutates for free. I'm going to get to fight Juggernaut for 2. So I would still have 4 attack, and I could fight the other Savage Land mutates.
Mm-hmm.
And get to draw 2 extra cards on my next turn. And rescue all those bystanders.
Yeah.
And one of those is actually a help. I have not played him yet. So I could also get to draw a card. And Gambit may let me draw a card depending on what I reveal.
Yeah, go ahead and tap your cards like they do in Magic.
Okay, sure. So, I think that's the best play. Personally.
Yeah. Sounds like it would work.
So let's do this. Let's play my Gambit. Reveal the top card of my deck.
Yes, my ohms. Magneto is the mastermind. We're playing the campaign set up by Bageltop. Literally the first mission.
Yes. So, how many do I have? Okay, so I've got her. She is in, she's the only X-Men that I have in here. And I get... No, you're not an X-Man, so I don't get to draw you. But then I'm going to play you. Any villain I fight on the rooftops is -2. And then I play another copy of her. And I will fight... we'll fight the Juggernaut for 2. And we'll resolve... There's no fight effect. So we'll resolve...
It is. We've already played through it once, but we decided we'd do it on stream, too. And make some different choices.
Yeah. Better choices, hopefully. Alright, so first one we rescue is the shape-shifting copycat. So that immediately comes into the city. Then I've got... when I rescue this bystander, I get help from Earth 1610. I may play 1 card before activating this help ability. Now, do I do this first?
You're not showing it, by the way.
No.
What do you mean? You do it when you rescue it.
So I would immediately... So I get to play a card first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and do that. I will play my shield agent, which is a 0.
Just let you draw a card.
Let me draw a card. I drew that. Then we have the zombie that comes into the city, pushing everything forward, and we're going to have to
Sabretooth
chaos.
escapes.
Sabretooth escapes. You must reveal an X-Man hero.
I have 2.
I have 2. I obviously have 2. But we do need to KO something. I'm saying KO the 4.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Bye-bye.
Do you concur?
Then I get to do a double Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. When I rescue this bystander, play a copy of one of my S.H.I.E.L.D. allies that I've played this turn. I'm going to copy Maria.
Get you
because
another
she's a S.H.I.E.L.D.
2.
ally, and I'm going to get 2 more recruit.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2. Then I get this guy. When you rescue this bystander, I get +1 recruit. Might actually be able to afford something. Can you tell me what is coming into the city?
What is
Or into the headquarters?
Oh,
Sorry.
headquarters, yes. It is Rogue's shield officer card, basically.
Okay. And then final one is the radiation scientist. When I rescue him, I may KO a card. Well, I'm sorry. I may KO one of my heroes or a hero from my discard pile. Well, I have no discard pile, and I have used currently 2 attack. So I'm using with 4. I could KO this guy.
I mean, you do have more scratch in your
I do.
deck.
Well, and it's also not going to help. The attack is not going to help me this turn because I only have 4. So I don't have enough. I would have 5 attack if I play him, but that's not going to let me punch the Juggernaut, and it's not going to let me punch one of the other 3s out there. So I'm going to go ahead and KO him.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have the 4 recruit. So I'm going to fight the Savage Land mutates for nothing because they get -2. Anything on the rooftops I fight this turn. So I'm going to get to
play
draw
2
an
of
extra
those.
card. And then I'll go ahead and fight because I don't want to KO anything because all I have now is recruit and my non-gray heroes. So I'll fight the other Savage Land mutates for 3 and draw 2 extra cards. And then with my 4 recruit, would you care if I got that rogue?
The 3 rogue?
Yeah, because she's
No,
an
that's
X-Man, I might be able to draw her
Yeah.
with my Gambit card.
That's
It's either that or I could go with the other Gambit down here, which I think actually maybe I'll take that one instead.
It's a
Then
little
I'll
bit
get to
better.
discard it and put it back. Which never mind. I'll buy him instead of a rogue.
Alright. And the card coming into the city is another blue Emma Frost.
Oh yay!
Draw a
Maybe I'll
card.
get to buy her next turn. With that said, my incredibly long turn has completed.
Finally finished.
So we'll show your hand and draw back up. I'll draw 8 cards on my next turn.
Alright.
And you need to see what comes into the city.
I do. It is the accountant. When you rescue this bystander, choose one of your cards printed recruit and gain that amount of recruit.
So the zombie is
I'm
not
an accountant.
feasting on the the banker person.
The zombie has decided
The
to
zombie
grab
is
her
going to grab her and hold her
as a
close.
human.
That's an interesting.
He's a really weird zombie.
He is a very weird zombie. I agree.
That said,
But you could punch that, I believe, because how much attack do you have, Jasper?
I'm gonna have some attack. Alright.
Is it enough to punch the mastermind?
First off, I'm going to have
Do
3
attack
recruits.
Can you do attack first?
2 recruit. Sure. I'm going to play.
Well, don't.
Well, actually,
play.
no, I cannot because my
Just
last
tell me how
card
much-
needs to be that one.
So
Sorry.
how much recruit do you have?
I have 5 recruit. Then I'm going to play my Deadpool.
Okay.
I'm not going to gain a wound. I'll pass you a shield agent. You
So
can
you
pass
have-
me a shield agent.
Okay, so you have 4 recruit then. Well, no,
4.
you have 5. Okay,
Mm,
so pass, done.
I'm going to play a copy. Do the same thing again.
Okay. So that's how much attack now?
That's 12 attack now.
I think you should probably hit Magneto.
And then I'm going to get... Stop it. I'm going to get 2 attack plus 1 for each other hero I have with an odd number cost I played this turn, which I played 3. So that's another 5.
So is that 12, 17?
That is 17, yes.
Okay, and you have 5 recruit.
Yes.
Let's show how much Magneto is right now. I believe he's just an 8.
He is just an 8.
Does he have any other special abilities?
Oh, I just realized something.
What did you realize?
Villains in the city get plus 1 scratch for each, plus 1 attack for each bystander they have.
Okay. Well, that completely undoes my last turn. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I had
6 recruit, or 6 attack to start with.
So I would have been able to hit him, but I would not have been able to hit the second mutates.
He would have been 8 if he was minus,
It was -4.
and he's a 6 to start with, and he had 6
Oh,
bystanders.
12. And I had 6. So I wouldn't have been able to hit him.
Son of a gun. We're terrible at this. We do this every game we play, we do something like this.
I mean, you had him. I didn't see him. He's all the way over there. The villains tripped last turn.
Villains tripped last time. And died.
I think the fairest way to do it, without wasting everybody's time, is to give me 2 wounds.
I'm okay with that. 2 regular wounds. To Kylah.
So they tripped into me.
Yes. And you got hurt by how big and heavy and hard-headed Juggernaut is.
I tried to stop Juggernaut. And
by standing in front of him, and that's just not a good idea.
Very well. So yeah, so keep in mind now, villains get +1 for each bystander they have. So
that's
maybe we should get some counters. Could you grab me the dice when you get done with your turn?
They went.
Yes, but
That said, Magneto is an 8. If I could line him up properly on the camera.
You seem to be having some trouble.
yeah, like a not amateur. So yeah,
I could punch him twice, or I could clear the city a little bit and punch him once.
Well, if you punch him twice, that would leave you with 1 attack. I don't think Magneto does a lot of mean things, so I'd say start by punching him once.
Okay.
I also have a fair amount of attack. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't remember if I shuffled these, so I'm going to shuffle them real quick.
I'm going to have 6 attack on my turn, so I can clear the 2, the zombie. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I can clear the zombie, or I can clear the shapeshifter. I am going to get to draw some cards, though, so.
alright. So, I punch the Magneto. Each other player reveals an X-Men hero or gains 2 wounds.
I have 2.
Yay!
So I get that. So I will go ahead and punch him again.
Yeah.
Choose one of your X-Men heroes. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, add that hero to your hand as a 7th card.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably do the copy rogue.
Yeah, that seems like the best idea, just because I don't
Since Deadpool's not an X-Man.
know. Yeah. I'll do that then.
Okay.
So I'll set that aside. That's pretty much my turn. I did
You
recruit,
not
right?
recruit. You
I
did
have
not
not recruited yet.
You might actually take the. Well.
The Emma?
I'm gonna grab the. I was gonna grab the Emma.
Okay. I'll get another of my 3 rogue.
Okay, and then
And coming into the city, Gambit's Shield Officer card.
and I would buy a sidekick with the other one.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that. And I get Miss Lion.
Green Lion.
So fierce.
Wow.
It's a cat. It's a dog. I mean, wow. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, moving on to my turn. I have lots of things. So, first thing, so I've got quite a bit of recruit and quite a bit of attack. What's coming into the city, Jasperino? What's coming into the city?
I was reading chat.
It's right there. It's behind you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm looking at it on my phone. We get another whirlwind.
Wow. To the place I belong.
West Virginia.
Jesus. Oh,
Mountain Mama.
I'm done.
Take me home.
I'm done. I'm having a brain aneurysm right now.
Country roads.
Yes, Jasper. We did not need the actual song.
Yes, but I can't help it sometimes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play. I'm playing my Gambit here. He's going to give me 2 recruit, and I'm going to reveal the top card of my deck. I can discard it or put it back. So I'm going to reveal the Storm. I definitely don't want to discard her, so I'm going to put her back. I am then going to play my Emma Frost, which is another recruit, and draw a card. I will draw the Storm, ride the Lightning Bolt Storm.
Oh, yes. Thank you for that, Bagel. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I love us being the guinea pigs here.
Just to work out which ones are actually funny is what it actually is.
Are we winning? We have punched Magneto twice, so yes, I think it's safe to say we're winning. That said, I've got 2 attack with Storm. I'm going to play Lockheed for 2 attack, and I've played a blue before, so I get another attack. And then I'll go ahead and do my recruiting. Well, do I want to do my recruiting, or do I want to see if I can punch? I think if I play... Oh, gotta close the door, too, because our dog is barking. Somebody was supposed to bring him in, and did not. I don't know who that was. Who was that, Jasper? Do you know? Do you know?
It's not time yet, for one.
It's not time yet? Who was it, though?
It's my turn.
Oh, you were supposed to
Actually,
bring the dogs.
No, yeah, it's Monday. It's my turn.
It's Monday. Alright. Well, anyway, whoa, that's... I can't hit buttons right. I have 8 attack.
Somebody's lying to cool it.
So you know what? I'm gonna punch Magneto.
Miss Lion sounds like a cat, Bagel. You're gonna punch Magneto?
Yes.
Sorry,
That is the
took
name
a
of
second
it.
to register.
Alright. You get, for each of your X-Men heroes, rescue a bystander.
Well, I have 3 of those, so let me rescue 3 bystanders.
Alright.
Who do we get?
You're going to get Skydiver. When you rescue this bystander, the next hero you recruit this turn has soaring flight.
That's useful because I haven't recruited yet.
Yes. You get a heartless computer scientist. When you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero.
Just
2 recruit, 3 cost. Attack, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile.
Don't have
And
any
a shape-shifted copycat.
Wow, you're kidding me.
I am not.
This is not good. That is not what I wanted.
So 1 to the city, 1 to your discard pile, and 1 to your victory pile.
That's mean. Well,
We have so many bystanders in the city.
we really, really do. Okay, I can't count. I have 5 recruit, not 6, and I have absolutely no attack.
I should only have 2 actual villains.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and put those counters up here too, since I'm thinking about it. So that zombie bystander has a bystander, and Juggernaut, which is probably going to escape, has 2 bystanders. And I'm gonna go ahead, I guess, and buy the 5. And Soaring Flight does send it to the top, or I set it aside and add it as an extra card when I draw my new hand. But that said, I really can't do much more. I think we're gonna have an escape, but on the plus side, hopefully you have enough attack to be able to. Oh, who's coming into the headquarters? By the way, Jasper?
Who's coming into the headquarters?
It's a 3-cost Deadpool. First hero, if this is the first hero you played this turn, you may discard the rest of your hand and draw 4 cards.
There's not often you would want to do that, but occasionally.
But on occasion. Alright, so that said, let's see what comes into the city. Hopefully it's a bystander.
It is a
It is.
bystander.
Oh,
It's a warlock.
well that's pretty cool, actually, because hopefully you have... oh, no, you're going to need to punch the city because Magneto may have only 1 more tactic. You know what I haven't been doing? I'm going to do it now. So far, goodness. Yeah, we're going to do that once. Can't pay attention to my stream deck and remember what to do.
So really, we need 2 people to play and 1 person to work the stream deck.
Yes, something like that. Or we just need to get better.
Get good.
Yeah. So anyway,
So,
how much attack do you have?
I don't want to play the top card of the villain deck.
No. Not until you punch something first.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to have 6 total attack by playing a Emma, then copying her with a rogue, not playing the top card of the villain deck. And then 2
Does it
troopers.
play the top card or reveal the top card and then you may...
You may play the top card of the villain deck. If you do, you get +2 attack.
Well, hold on a minute. Before you copy her,
I
have 4 attack, right?
No, I can't punch anything.
You don't have 4 attack?
Well, I guess
Yeah.
total.
So
So I guess I could do that and punch.
and be able to punch both the zombies or the copycats, because you punch that one for 4. Then you play her. Oh, you get 2, and then you get to do her her effect, which is play a card from the top card of the villain deck, and get 2 more attack, and get to KO those two troopers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, I'll do that. Punch the copycat in the streets.
Plus, you get to gain that. So, the streets. Let's see that one.
Well, if I punch that one, then I won't have enough to punch the other one, because it's a 4.
Yes, then you play your rogue, copy the storm, which then lets you play the top card of the villain deck, which gives you 2 additional attack.
There wouldn't be a spot to play the card of the villain deck after I play the cop. Okay, hold on. Punch the one in the streets.
Okay.
For 3.
Okay. So that brings you down. So you have played 3 and used 3, yes?
Yes. I'm going to play 1 more and then play a copy of the rogue.
Okay. And then you're going to do her effect,
which
is
is
play the top card of the villain deck.
Which is a Savage Land Mutate.
There you go. Okay, so that.
And that actually gives me a total of 5 scratch. Okay, that's why my math was off.
Okay, so 5 attack.
Yes.
Okay.
On a scale from 1 to 10, you are an 11.
Awesome. Thank you.
So on that case, because I don't have any tech, you just got that bystander that has attack, so I could actually punch the zombie in the.
And I would be able to punch that by the shapeshifter for free because I have both of my rogues.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, I don't have.
As long as it's not another bystander or scheme twist or something.
But if you punch the zombie, you would be able to get. You would be able to copy the recruit of a card that you played this turn that had recruit. So
I do have my. So actually, let me go ahead and play my recruit there. A villain of my choice gains a bystander.
You could give the zombie the bystander.
And still be able to punch it.
Or, actually, better idea. If you fight Whirlwind on the rooftops or bridge, KO 2 of your heroes. You could give that a bystander, which would make it a 5, and KO your 2 attack.
Oh, speaking of, I need to go ahead and KO one of my.
Yes, you do.
Having played it and gotten the attack from it.
So that would let you KO your shield trooper and your shield, one of your shield agents. I think that might be better. Because that's going to let you get rid of 1 extra card. The only downside to doing that would be if nothing moves into the rooftops.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only thing in the HQ for me is the Deadpool.
Well, and the Gambit.
Yeah, but I can't recruit him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, actually, I guess I will go ahead and give the public speaker to Whirlwind.
Oh, is it plus recruit?
+1 recruit.
This is from the Villains Act. So it says when you kidnap this bystander, you get +1 attack or +1 recruit.
Yeah.
So if we had put it under the zombie, you would have been able to buy the 7 Gambit. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
That's it.
Hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah.
So I will punch Whirlwind. I will KO my trooper and my agent.
And
And
how much recruit?
I had 4 plus the 1 for that, so 5.
5. All right, so there you go. Oh, we actually wouldn't have been able to because you would have only gotten 1 extra. So yeah, nope, you're good.
Well, I could have copied my
Oh
Deadpool.
yeah, you
It would have got me
It would have
6.
gotten you 6 plus the 1. Yeah, my bad. Oh well, get you 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then what comes in to
All right.
replace him?
What comes in to replace him is the first green card we have seen this game. It's
the green
Rogue's
rogue.
green. All right. I believe that is my turn.
All right, well, let's
If you
see.
can get to 8 attack, we only have to punch Magneto 1 more time.
Well, I'm pretty close, so we'll see if I can. Well, no, we have to punch him twice. Final blow.
Do we?
We do.
Not part of the campaign yet.
Well, so what comes into the city?
What comes into the city is another Sabertooth.
Okay. And find each player reveals an X-Man hero, gains a wound, escape payment, same effect. Okay. Well.
I can hear my shuffling.
Well, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to play my Psychic Link, Emma Frost. She is 3 attack. And each player may reveal another X-Men hero. If they, each player who does so draws a card. So I have a rogue that I am going to, or I'm sorry, I have a storm that I'm going to reveal and draw a card. Do you have one as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then I'm going to play this Gambit for 2 more attack. You have the top card of my deck. If it's an X-Men hero, draw it. It is an X-Men hero, so I will draw it. I think I'm going to punch Magneto and hopefully punch some other things too. I'm going to play my Gambit, Hypnotic Charm for 2 recruit. I reveal the top card of my deck. I may discard it or put it back. I will not discard it. I will put it back. I've played an Instinct beforehand, so Jasper, go ahead and do the same thing. Reveal the top card of your deck. I would not discard that. I want you to keep that on top of your deck. He revealed his shapeshift or his copycat rogue. I'm going to play my Emma Frost, that lets me draw a card. Mental Discipline. That's got 1 recruit, and I will draw my Storm. Now I'm going to be able to defeat some things on the rooftops for free because I'm going to play both of these. They each say any villain I fight on the rooftops this turn gets -2, and these are each worth 2. So I believe I have 2, 4, 6, 9 attack, and I have 3, 6, 7 recruit. 7, not 8. So let's do this. Let's recruit the Gambit
Okay.
because I can.
So rude.
Well, it's still
and it
amazing.
reveals one of my oddball Deadpools.
See, I helped you.
Sort of. Kind of, maybe. A little bit, I guess.
I will defeat the shapeshifted copycat for free because I'm giving it -2 because of my 2 storms. So I do have to KO one of my heroes. I'll go ahead and KO one of my recruiting boys. Bye bye. And I still have 9 attack. So I'm going to punch Magneto in the face.
Yay!
I'm going to shoot lightning bolts at him. I'm going to mind control him.
And you're going to get to recruit an X-Men hero from the HQ for free if you so choose.
Awesome. I'm
If
going
you decide we're doing Final Blow.
I'm going to... Yeah, no. I'm going to get her for free. What replaces her?
What replaces her? You get, or I get a Tech Deadpool.
Okay. I think I was pretty successful that turn. Is now your turn, Jasper.
So
Who comes
it
into the
is,
city?
Who comes into the city? There's a Master Strike, which
Oh.
is
Each player reveals an X-Men hero or discards
Down to 4 cards. This is only the second Master Strike we've had.
And I have I've used all of my X-Men heroes before and have none left.
So you discard down to 4 cards. In the meantime, while you're doing that,
I guess that's an easy decision.
KO a card from my hand or discard pile.
Can you KO a card from my hand or discard pile?
I cannot. Let's see.
Do you have 8 attack? Because if you have 8
I do
attack,
not.
what do you have? For
I have a maximum of 5 attack if I play the top card of the villain deck.
Okay, so let's say you have 3 to begin with.
And I have 7 recruit.
7. Well, that's useful. You can get
If I KO a card from my hand or discard pile.
Well, I would definitely.
So actually that gives me 6 attack. Because I have to have something in my hand to discard because I can't just discard one of my heroes since I don't have a discard pile.
Yes.
Pardon the sneeze, guys. So I will go ahead and KO that agent.
Okay, so that gives you 6 recruit then?
6 recruit total. I will recruit my oddball Deadpool. And replace him with a blue Emma Frost.
Yay!
Then I will play the top card of the villain deck. If I do, I get +2 scratch, and it's a Savage Land Mutates. So that gives me...
Attack.
Oh my goodness. It is 5 attack total.
Please don't punch this saber-tooth because I'll gain a wound.
But he's so pretty.
You could...
I have 1 recruit left, and I
Well,
can punch the zombie
and get 2 recruits.
and get the 3 Deadpool.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
probably the best.
We'll do that. I do have to KO another hero, though. I'll KO my trooper.
And... Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
My turn will be equally terrible.
My turn was not terrible. Just a little anticlimactic. Oh, but I'm punching Magneto this round.
Well, that depends on what happens in the city.
Speaking of,
We have a Melter. He is 5 scratch. Fight. Each player reveals the top card of their decks. For each card, you choose to KO it or put it back.
Not terrible.
not a terrible fight effect.
Unfortunately, with my 1 attack and 4 recruit.
You're going to scream at the sky?
Well, no, I'm going to buy Miss Emma Frost here for 3 and be done. So what is Emma? What replaces Emma?
We replace Miss Emma with a 4-cost Gambit.
Okay.
It's an X-Men hero. You may draw it.
I would love to get some more of those. They were pretty.
And then into the city comes trotting
Bystander, hopefully.
An investigative journalist.
Hey, it was a bystander.
Yes. When you rescue this bystander, investigate for a card that costs 1 or more.
Okay, so
He will be captured by
Melter.
the Melter.
It does get +1 because of that.
And then, just because I'm all about overkill,
Oh,
do you have an agent in your hand?
I don't have an agent in my hand.
Well, what do I want to trade you? I'll
You know
give
what? You know what?
I'm not recruiting this turn, so I'll take a trooper for an agent. That work?
No, how about you take my Gambit?
You're insane, but okay.
Are you not going to be able to punch Magneto?
Oh, I'm gonna go nuts with punching Magneto now.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Why don't you do that?
I will rescue a bystander, draw a card, put this on the bottom of the sidekick stack.
Watch, you rescue a shapeshifting bystander.
No, just a regular
Regular
one.
old bystander, okay. Draw a card.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and how much attack do you have right now?
I have 6 right now.
Okay.
Don't want to bother with his effects because Oh, swap it to my hand?
No. I forgot to do the tactic and the master strike that happened.
We're great at this.
We are so great. Ollie, I apologize for ever doubting you. Wait, he's supposed to have... oh, my bad. I don't know. We don't have 6 scheme. How many scheme have we played?
This many?
3?
3. The counter's math is
No,
bad.
I was on the wrong spot.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
Just for an extra odd card, I'm going to give a villain of my choice a bystander. Not that it's going to matter. It's a Warpath. He is a thrown artifact bystander. When you throw this, you get +1 scratch for each instant card you played this turn. It's actually not terrible. I'm going to play this rogue as a copy of...
Play Gambit first, and then...
sure, why not? Do
Well,
that.
actually, no. You could get my... Because that's... Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Reveal the top card in my deck. I get plus scratch equal to that card's cost. It's an agent!
Okay. But, do this.
Ah.
Play your Deadpool and take my spinning cyclone, and then rescue those bystanders. You can move a villain to another
Sure,
space.
I'll do that.
Okay. So, and you do have to give me something in return.
That means I have to give you my oddball.
Oh, well, never mind then.
So yeah, no.
Is it your pick
I will
or-
actually do this. I will play my oddball. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a 6. So I have 8, 12, 18. And then add another 7 scratch.
Okay. 25. Punch the city first.
But I want to melt Magneto.
We're heroes. There are villains in the city.
Sure, I'll
Rampaging.
punch. Do you have an X-Men hero?
I do have an X-Men. So you want to punch the 5 first?
Yes, I'll punch the Sabretooth.
Okay, that's 5. You still have 20 left.
I'll punch Juggernaut over there.
It's 8, so you have 12 left. And you get to rescue these bystanders. The first of which is the banker. You get +2 recruit usable only underneath the bank. And when you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of your choice gains one that costs 3 or less.
Alright, so in doing that, we have the 4-cost Emma, we have a 4-cost Storm, and we have a 3-cost Deadpool. I guess I will go ahead and gain that because, you know, reasons.
Yeah, why not?
Put those back.
Okay, so you have 12 attack left. You can punch the mutates.
Yes, and still have enough to melt Magneto. I'll punch a mutate. I will draw an extra card at the end of my turn,
Which will never come.
which will never come. And then I am final blowing the Magneto. And we win!
Yay, win.
Alright.
Do with 1 attack.
Yes, Ollie, it is going very well. We just won.
And... Where's my name screen? I don't know where my... Oh, there we go. Victory. Due diligence as heroes. Jasper melted Magneto's face with a variety of cunning attacks. And while we put all of that away, I am going to continue our debriefing. That is not the right one.
If you defeated Magneto? Yes, it was.
Yeah, no, it took me to I clicked the wrong thing, I guess. So, S.H.I.E.L.D. debriefing. You and your team were able to beat Magneto and prevent his escape with several vaults full of millions of dollars worth of precious metals and priceless heirlooms. Captain America, impressed by your leadership of this uncharacteristic team, decides to join you in your efforts. You may add Captain America to your team. No, I say. Well, the only one I would want. We can add him to the team because the only Deadpool. Did you like Deadpool?
With the heroes that I was using him with, yes.
Okay.
We could replace Nick Fury with Captain America.
Well, we're adding him to our team, so he's technically on our team, right? From the way I understand this. Yeah, because Deadpool's on our team, but we added him to the hero deck. So yeah, we didn't. So yeah, so let's add him. There's no harm in adding him to the team.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, so it did. My bad.
What happened?
It went to the old, the terrible old screen.
Oh, yeah.
The one thing I thought we were going to lose, so I set up that one first. Okay, so an incoming message has informed us that the Eastern European compound was found empty, with scraps of metal and destroyed computer terminals everywhere. The mutant and killbots appear to have escaped. Write down: Dr. Doom replaced the leaders with killbots. That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god, why are you flapping?
Alright, so that ends the first mission of the first chapter of Big Ol' Top Games Choose Your Own Adventure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Apologies for the little bit of jankiness there at the end and my forgetting to push buttons. Clearly I'm no better than a monkey, because even a monkey could push buttons.
And the correct ones.
The correct ones at that, yeah. I pushed the wrong buttons too, so I don't know what that makes me, but anyway, Ollie's listed the campaign there, or Nightbot has, so feel free to check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's especially enjoyable if you like Choose Your Own Adventures like this. So tune in next week at 7:30 Central Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific Time, and you figure out the other conversions if you want. For Chapter 2, or Mission 2 of Chapter 1, which is titled Secret Invasion.